What's going on, guys? Wow, what a crazy day it has been and is, and even is going to be for me. Without getting into everything too terribly much, there have been some changes, and I think it's important that we don't shy away from changes. I think that it's important that we embrace chances, and we're not afraid to gamble in a sense. You know, anytime you gamble, it's scary because you're putting something at risk in order to gain something more. That's the bright side. But on the other side of the coin, no pun intended, if you're gambling money, that is, which you shouldn't be, you could potentially lose whatever you are putting at risk. So it's just, gambling is an uneasy thing, and it takes a lot of courage and faith in yourself and in all parties involved and in your actions that whatever you are gambling is going to pay off. And I think ultimately, as a Christian, it's important that I, and if you are watching and are a Christian, that we trust God, trust His timing, trust His will, and continue to work on our own plan, but be open to detours and things not going our way, and trust that that's His plan. And He's going to help us along the way with our plan, but we can't, you know, get mad at Him or turn our backs on Him because things aren't going our way. You know, ultimately, we're living our life for Him, and His will is going to be done whether you like it or not. So I just think it's important that we embrace that and let things be and let things play out and adjust. You know, I'm always talking about adjusting on the fly. We have to be able to do that, not just in the gym. It's not about auto-regulation for your weights. It's auto-regulation for your life. And you have to be able to adjust. And in all that you do, if you're working towards a specific goal, sometimes you're going to have to put yourself in a position that's not the most comfortable. It's not always easy, especially if you're trying to do something that's never been done. If you're trying to be great, if you're trying to achieve your dream, it's not gonna be easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't be your dream, guaranteed. You know, it's nobody's dream to go to bed at night. Like, everybody does it. It's just a part of life. And things that just are naturally occurring and naturally a part of your life, those aren't dreams, okay? So dreams happen when you sleep, typically, usually. So they're not necessarily something that is real, right? So I think if you want to live your dreams, you have to understand the fact that you're trying to do something that probably shouldn't even be real. It shouldn't be happening for you. You know, and that could be, you know, on the big picture, you know, all the things you want to do in your life, or something as little as just trying to make something small work. You know, dreams aren't always grand in size, but they're grand in gesture, okay? So a dream doesn't have to be some magnificent thing that's going to change the world. A dream is simply something that is going to require extra focus, extra work, and something that if you don't put in those things, it's not going to happen. That's a dream. Anyways, some things going on that are challenging, that are hard, that are a risk, that are a gamble. But instead of allowing those to overtake my emotions in a negative way and pull my focus away, I think it's important that I really dial in the focus now. The more you put at risk, the more that is at stake, the more focused you gotta be. So make sure whenever you're you know, working your life around and trying to make things happen in your life, that you stay focused, eyes on the prize, and you never, you know, get up in your head too much and get emotionally attached to some of the, not emotionally attached, but emotionally drained from the things that you are sacrificing. You know, whether it be family or relationships, you know, you can't always every second. And that's so hard, especially for me, because I love my team, I love my people, and I'll do anything for them at any second. And that's really hard to stay focused because I want to be there for them at all times. But right now, there's things that I have to do moving forward in order to be successful, in order to provide, you know, not for them, but with them, to fulfill my potential. That's gonna make them the happiest. You know, I gotta fulfill my potential. And I think when you're trying to fulfill your potential, sometimes it feels like you're not paying attention to every detail, because some of the things get lost in the way. But I think that it is important that you stay focused and you use that emotional charge to be a positive thing. You know how one end of the battery is positive and one end is negative? Okay, so that can be your emotions. Be on the positive end. Use everything that's going on that plays with those emotions to positively propel you forward. Don't let it drain you. Don't look at things in a negative way. Shine a positive light on everything that you do, because as I always say, perception is reality. So let's use things that are going on in our life now to help us move forward, not distract us. Because that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing that could happen. You make all these great sacrifices, and 10 years down the road, nothing's happened. And you say, well, it doesn't make sense. I sacrificed everything. It's because those 10 years, you were thinking about everything that you sacrificed. You can't sacrifice it and then it be on your brain 24/7. Why'd you sacrifice it in the first place? If your sacrifices are taking away from where you want to go, then those aren't good sacrifices. You know, you want to sacrifice things that could potentially distract you from where you're headed. Anyways, Carsana, in full effect, it's opening me up. Thank you guys so much for everything, for liking this, for watching this. You don't even have to like it. Don't even give me a thumbs up. Don't give me a thumbs down either. But I just appreciate it. I appreciate it because I want to help you guys, and this helps me. This helps me, and I feel like I'm looking all you guys in the eyes right now, and I want to thank you. This really does help me, and I hope that it helps you. Anyways, about to go to the gym. Not sure, I know it's max effort legs, but I'm not sure if I'm going to work up to a 1 rep max or a 3 rep max. I did a 3 rep max on my bench press Monday. And the commercial shoot, just real quick, I know I've been talking so long for the pre-workout video. I'm sorry. The commercial went awesome. It was a 2-day shoot. Can't tell you anything else, but it was phenomenal. And whenever you guys see it, you're gonna absolutely love it. So that went great. It caused me to push my max effort workout, my max effort legs workout back a day. So I didn't work out yesterday, but max effort legs today. And like I said, don't know if I'm working up to a 1 rep max or a 3 rep max. I'm feeling a 3 rep max because I don't feel like I have had the food and the rest and everything to set a new PR on the 1 rep max. So I think I might do a 3 rep max and try to PR that, and then next week go for a 1 rep max on the bench, 1 rep max on the squat, and a 1 rep max on the deadlift. But this week I think I'm gonna stick with the 3 rep max on everything, just to get back accustomed to lifting heavy and building some strength and getting a little more volume. Last week was my deload, so I think instead of just coming right back in it and going for 1 rep maxes, I'm gonna go for my 3 rep max. Actually, I'm sure of it. So that's that. Let's get into hopefully a new 3 rep PR, but at least a 3 rep max on the squats. What's going on, guys? Back in the gym for some max effort leg training. This is 315 and it felt very, very heavy. You know, I'm so used to doing a heavy single, I very, very rarely do heavy sets for doubles, triples, 4s, or even 5s. I tend to just work up to a heavy single and then immediately drop it into my back off work. Well, as you guys know, now I'm going for at least 2 top end sets, and I think I'm going to also start incorporating more rep work. Now, I don't mean hypertrophy rep work, I mean strength rep work. So instead of working up to a heavy single, work to a heavy double, triple, or a 4, or even a heavy 5 for a couple sets. So I want to feel heavy weight for longer. And I think that time under tension is going to build my 1 rep max without actually training every workout to a 1 rep max. So that's what I'm going to be implementing in my training moving forward. Heavy sets for more reps. Anyways, this is 335, which was the heaviest set that I worked up to, and I did my triple with it, and that last rep was pretty hard. It looked faster than it felt, which is often the case. It often feels a lot slower than it looks once I watch it back. After my top sets, I went into my back off work, which I think is so important for getting that extra volume in, and also just allowing you to do the movement with a little bit lighter weight so you can do it with better form. Or maybe not better form, but drill that motor pattern. Anyways, this is 205 for 3 sets of 5, paused, low bar. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.